This is Halo 2. We're taking a look at the original Halo 2 experience here on the Xbox 360. So be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. What are we getting here? It's 480p, but we actually get widescreen at 30 FPS. The multiplayer has been stripped away and the game itself is turning 20 at the point of doing this video.
Are you sure?
It's been a long journey.
Pillar of Autumn.
Heretic.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
Reach, eh?
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs. Surely you understand that once the parasite attacked,
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
by the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
The prophet of truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
Nay, it was heresy.
Oh, they don't seem too happy about this.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
Why would you do the Arbiter like that? Meanwhile, on Earth.
The plating was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
I remember this being like the biggest upgrade for visuals. I was like, whoa, it's like a movie.
Well, I guess it was all obsolete anyway. Your new suit's a Mark 6. Just came up from Songnam this morning. Try and take it easy until you get
The best
the
armor ever
upgrades.
for the
Okay,
Spartans.
let's test your targeting first thing. Please look at the top light. Good. Now look at the bottom light. All right. Look at the top light again. That's it. Now the bottom one. Okay. Everything checks out. Stand by. I'm gonna.
I don't even
offline
remember the
you.
last time I had to do the diagnostics thing in
Look around
this
a little, get a feel for
these
it. When
games.
you're ready, come meet me by the zapper.
Now he's got to check the shields. I need to defend the station though.
Pay attention, because I'm only going over this once. This station will test your recharging energy shields. Your new armor shields are extremely resilient, very efficient. Bingo! As you can see, they recharge a lot faster. If your shields go down, find some cover, wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That, or he can hide behind me. You done with
Sergeant
my boy
Johnson.
here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
So, Johnson, when you gonna tell me how you made it back home in one piece?
It's classified.
My ass! Well, you can forget about those adjustments to your A2 scope.
Well, he's in a particularly fine mood.
How did he make it back?
Didn't give him an invitation.
Yeah, like honestly, like it's really jagged around the edges, but I almost appreciate the visuals and stuff they were able to achieve with this one back in the day even more now.
The orbital defense grid was all
Huh.
theory and politics.
Because I used to play a lot of this on the 360 for multiplayer, but not really as much campaign because I did that in the original,
That gun can put a round clean through
you
a
know,
Roman
console and
cavalry.
stuff like that.
Coordinated fire from the Athens and the Malta. Nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece. Ships have been arriving all morning. Nobody's saying much, but I'll bet something big's about to happen.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice.
Eh.
Folks need heroes, Chief. Give them hope.
You know, I don't think they ever used those
Well, we still got something to smile about.
radio drones after this, do they? They never pop up again. Heretic, heretic. It's actually like a lot of setting the stage for the action in this, eh? Heretic, heretic. If they came to see me back.
Drawn quite a crowd. If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back. Go ahead, Cortana.
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps,
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
This is actually like such a long cinematic. I mean, it's fantastic, but it is actually really lengthy. Oh, then Keyes' daughter, Miranda.
Commander Miranda Keyes, your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service. His bravery in the face of impossible odds reflects great credit upon himself and the UNSC. The Navy has lost one of its best.
Brandon. It's even worse coming from a brute, right? You know, the elites and the brutes don't get along.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the mech gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our mech guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Sir.
I need a weapon.
Right this way.
I need a weapon. Ba, 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 ba. It's so cinematic too, especially for the time. So cinematic. Oh, I mean, we have to show this off. Dual wielding, what? What an innovative technology.
Crossfire. They're in standard formation. Little bastards up front, big ones in back. Good luck, Cairo.
A lot of ships. Kind of makes sense why this was, you know, one of the, well, the biggest media event in history at the time.
As soon as that door opens, let them have it.
Definitely a little blurrier when it's stretched like this, but I think this looks fantastic for its time. I think just using the BR is probably the smart way to do it. Yeah, dual wielding, never very effective. Always a silly thing in my opinion, but you know. Oh yeah, X to reload. Forgetting about that. Very much used to the streamlined controls. What is performance? At least it was backwards compatible, right? The BR, this is great. It's the first day you use it. Uh-oh. Got a lot of enemies in this place. Actually, what was it to change the grenades? Ah, RB, okay. Which would have been like the black button or the white button? Because there was a black and white button. I guess the flashlight is LB, so that would have been the white button. Right? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anyone explain to me why those buttons existed. I think they were just kind of extra buttons.
Hey, check it out. The Malta's already driven up its borders.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
I don't believe it! They're retreating! We won!
Boom!
This is bad. Real bad.
I think they'd build more of these if they were getting prepared for a big Earth invasion, eh? I mean, I guess your resources would be pretty, you know, thin, stretched thin, but you would think Mac cannons to defend geo-orbital space would be vital. Because that was one of humanity's strong suits, was the Mac shots.
Uh-oh. Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
The Athens, no! But how many lives are like lost in this? I mean, not as many as when they touch down on Earth, but you know what I'm saying.
The Covenant must have brought something with them. A bomb.
Then they sure as hell brought one here. Chief, find it.
Priority shift. Ooh, battle rifle rounds, that's what I'm talking about. What an absolute classic, eh? Not the armory, dude, no! But yeah, it really is. It's just like an absolute classic game. campaign, the old multiplayer that you could, I guess you could still technically do, because there's split screen, right? So you could do 2 players for campaign. And then if you wanted to do multiplayer, you could do like LAN stuff, I guess, still, technically. But I don't really see why you would, because again, there's the Master Chief Collection, right? So it doesn't really make sense. It really is just for the campaign at this point. But still kind of a classic, neat way to kind of do this. I think usually I could jump up there, can't I? Am I crazy for thinking that? Ah, there we go. What are you Marines doing?
Don't worry, ma'am. We're on it.
Some fun performance drops. Yeah, I think this is where you go outside, eh?
Thanks, Chief. I owe you.
Oh, I actually died. Wonder what my checkpoint looks like. Huh. I'm actually a little surprised that I even died there. Was not expecting that. I'm getting a little too confident.
Don't worry, ma'am. We're on it.
Yeah, a little bit of physics in this too, eh? Authorized personnel only. Oh yeah, and they got their silly little jetpacks and stuff too. I can't jump that high. Yeah, out here in space.
Sir, orders have breached the fire control center. They have a bomb.
Can you defuse it?
Yes, but I'll need the Chief's help to make contact with the detonator.
Chief, get to the bomb. Double time.
Can't someone else do this?
Prioritize targets and fire it. First echelon, you're with me. Blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by one.
Oh yeah, I gotta fight all the bugs.
Carriers busy.
Registering all hostile vessels inside.
Because this was a fresh mix-up. They did a good job of like naturally kind of extending or expanding like the enemies and stuff of the Halo game. I don't remember if you can jump down there right away or if that's gonna like slide will kill you. No, you can walk down to this now. This game really did have a great selection though of like locations and level setup. Really raised the stakes of the series in a great way. You know, going for the whole Earth battle and everything. Oh, yeah, we can send this the other way, can't we? Go. Gotta cut down on that time, you know what I'm saying? I think this is where all the bugs start coming. Like an ammo thing around here? At least I thought a bunch of bugs appeared. Usually isn't there more? Oh well.
The carriers are breaking through, sir.
I ain't gonna complain.
Straight for the Cairo. Cortana, concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
And the shifting space environment. Do you really do more space stuff in later Halo games? It's usually pretty grounded, isn't it?
The first carrier completely ignored us.
I mean, just being out in space and the darkness of it all.
Headed straight for Earth.
They hide the loading really well,
Just
though,
so
eh?
you know, there are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
Return to sender. Giving the Covenant back their bomb. Iconic music. Oh, it was an elevator. There is actually quite a few elites guarding this bomb, isn't there? Crap. Master Chief!